Okay, YouTubers, here we go. A few weeks back, we shot the 2015 P error video for you and let you know that pretty much every denomination that came out of Philadelphia had errors. And the pennies especially and the Homestead quarter had quite a few variations. So we said we were going to wait till we got better magnification to give you the results. And we kind of stepped up in magnification. If you've watched our videos for any length of time, you know we've talked about the older gentleman at the coin show having a binocular microscope. We broke down and got one. So what we've got in front of you real quick is the box of coins that normally would go back to the bank, but we've since found out about more errors, so we may go through this again. We have coins that we've gone through out of our scrap jar because we found some errors that we didn't catch the last time, which is another reason why some of you viewers have asked, why do you hang on to them? Well, that's why you hang on to them. These are our our Canadians. These are 2009 Lincolns that do not have errors. We've already checked them on the microscope. And those we will show you at another time. These are the wheats, which we've also checked. These are that pile of shiny 2015s that you saw come out of that box. Okay, so no sleight of hand here. We've gone through there, and then at the bottom you'll see there's some quarters and some dimes and nickels. We went through those. This is one of the extra lenses. And then these are what we used as basically a reference or a control. These are a mint set of 2015 Ps that we have that we've checked, and they don't have errors. So what we have is, and what we're going to go over for you, you're going to have to bear with us because this is, to us, this is new technology. And I know a microscope is simple, but putting a camera in a microscope, which is what this is, which then connects to the USB port that then goes into our computer, and we have to process all that. So far, all we've been able to get is still shots. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a real quick wrap up here, or not a wrap up, but a summary of what's in front of us and how we're going to proceed or try to proceed. The coins you see up here are from that pile of 2015 P. All of these are 2015 P from the pile that you saw us go through on camera before. We found 53 of the pennies that have varying degrees of die cracks, cuds, combinations of errors, and the ones down here, we're going to try and show you some of those, the more dramatic ones. And what we're going to do this with all the denominations that we have found errors, is we're going to use the control. So we'll take a picture of this under the microscope. We'll let you see what it looks like. Perfect, blemish free, proof condition. Then we'll take a picture of some of these errors so that you can see what they look like under magnification. Now, for me, I need this kind of magnification to see it. Some of them, now that I've seen them, I look at them with the 5 power or 7 power loop that we've got, and I can actually find them again. But they're obviously much easier to find under the microscope for me because, as I've mentioned before, my vision is not what it used to be. We have one dime here that does not have an error. We do have a control dime. We have 2 dimes here that have 2 different errors. This one has one on the front. This one has one on the back. On the quarters, we have some errors on the Homestead. We have an error on the Bombay hook. And I'm trying to remember. The Saratoga, we do not have an error, but we can show you what that looks like. And we didn't, and this coin, the Blue Ridge, has marks on it but doesn't conform with the known errors. But that doesn't mean anything because they continue to be adding errors that are being found. So without any further ado, we're going to cut this part off. Unfortunately, the sound's going to go with it. We'll try and caption it for you, and it should be pretty obvious, and at the end we'll probably do a wrap for you. So enjoy. Okay, gang, as you could see, we showed you the clean coin, and then we showed you some of the errors that we found. And as you can see on the table, as I said before, all of these errors were from that original batch of 2015 P coins that we got when we found out that they existed, and we put that information out to you guys. There's lots of other variants. You know, these are just what we found out of this particular batch of 2015 Ps. Obviously, there's other years as well. That one box of pennies, we've dug a bunch of other coins out of there. We've gone back through our change that we were going to take back to the bank, and we found some error coins from other years that we're going to show you on some other videos here. So we wanted to keep this video specifically to the 2015 Ps. So we didn't find an error for the Saratoga. We only found one Saratoga quarter actually, and we didn't find an error for the Blue Ridge Mountain quarter either, or the nickel. But we only had a few of those. So all things considered, we found probably more errors in this one video than we found in a long time. So hope you enjoyed it. Please continue to comment, subscribe, share, like, do your thing, and go out and get 2015s. And don't forget the 2016 Ps also across the board appear to have the same as 2015. So good hunting, good luck, and thanks for watching. JB Coins signing out.